Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Juarez Gunslinger. Wir sind letztens hier stehen geblieben. Oh, Geheimnis. Wer bitte? Du bist? Ich sehe was noch. Ja.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Angehört hat. Einfach Munition aufsammeln. Das schon kommt mit viel Munition, kommt dann Kampf.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Ach komm. Really?
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. They met an adversary that day who had no fear and offered them no quarter. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of a bitches out.
But this bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Hier runter? Ohne Schaden zu nehmen?
I'm gonna kill you dead.
So, da lebt hier noch einer. Ach, scheiße. Ey.
So he went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Geil. Okay, alles klar.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Huh. Vielen Dank.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Hier ruckelt's grad.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Die läuft echt gar nicht flüssig, aber naja.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Hallöchen. Aua! Wieder rein? Ja. Schon. Cool.
We've got company.
Bam, Headshot, bam, Headshot. Bam, Headshot.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Gut, vielen Dank, dann nehme ich lieber mein
Is that
Gewehr.
Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Verlagte mich einfach eiskalt. Ah, ein Level up. Oh, wieder mal auf lange Distanz. Denke ich mal, was das schnellere Schützer, schnelles Ziel. Ja, machen wir das. Wahrscheinlich da. Was soll das bitte eine Deckung sein, Mann? Boom, Headshot. Oh. Oh lol. War da ja einer. Wollte gerade die Pistole anschauen. Ah, schade. Alles weg.
Over there!
That's Silas Greaves.
What the hell? Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Dude, I dare you. You come out and I will.
Sind da noch weiter Freunde?
Waste your bullets.
Ja, und da, toll. Komm, Headshot.
Now what?
Ex-Hund. Schildmann. Wo muss ich hin? Wieder rein. So. Maus. Alter, Maus. Na, muss ich da rein. Da bin ich damals gekommen. War das T? Nee. Wo kann man noch mal sehen, wo ich hingehen muss? Oh, oh, okay. Läuft.
Hey, we got us a hero.
Boah, scheiße,
Those
Mann.
friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Komm, Headshot. Komm, Headshot. Da hab ich die runterfallen gleichzeitig. Shit.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Oh, lol.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe.
Alter, ich
They
seh
were
nichts.
cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons.
Alter, den
Which wasn't any surprise,
Überhaupt
because those
nicht
two
gesehen.
families have been feuding
Ja, einfach
forever.
die Klappe, Mann. Eine Maus.
And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Maus. Hallo. Ich glaube, jetzt geht's. Oder auch nicht. Gehen wir nach oben, weil ist ja noch was. Hier ist nichts. Ah, da ist was. Geheimnis. Dann aufheben. Gleich oben und weiter geht's.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Das ist eine Falle. LOL! Hä? Wie kann ich denn das denn erwischen? Machen wir mal durch. Easy peasy. Vielleicht auch?
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his
Hat
brothers.
er viel Leben.
I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
You messed with the wrong damn Dalton.
Alter Vater. Ja. Ein Schuss hat noch gefehlt. Ja, genau, hat mir jetzt schon.
You to the bone orchard.
Oh.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
3 von 3. Das war knapp. Fun.
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
So, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao.